subconsciously always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I created 3 small side hustle businesses when I was in my early 20s and still working full-time. And those were little things like running a kitchen cleaning business, a party favors business, document storage business. And personally, I think they were all great ideas. Some would have been a little bit more successful than others, but they never quite got off the ground because I lacked the confidence to market them properly. I was just too shy. And then in 2005, I was permanently employed as a financial consultant to boards of retirement funds. And I saw the need to drastically re-engineer the way that retirement funds communicate with their members, the messages to how it was designed and delivered. I wanted to use specifically technology to develop fun educational simulations to educate members on investments as well as financial literacy. And we all know that investments and financial literacy can be very intimidating as well as very boring topics often. So I resigned as a financial consultant and then I founded Insight. That was in 2006. And this was when I started dipping my toes in software development as well. So when I was still employed, I used to consult to boards of directors of retirement funds, and I saw quite a few needs that could be solved using technology. So once my software development department in Insight was up and running, and it was all smooth sailing, we branched out into tech board solutions, so products specifically for boards of directors of retirement funds, companies, medical aids. And, you know, one such product is where we developed a cloud solution, a meeting solution called the AgendaWorks. And yes, and that was just the beginning of it all. So for us personally, in 2 ways. Firstly, on the member communication side of things. So, you know, we run almost 100 communication, member education websites for large retirement funds. And on that side, members had to still receive communication. So those are members of retirement funds, medical aids, and they had to participate in board elections. But now the problem was that everybody was working remotely from home. So how do you, number one, reach the members, and how do you, number two, you know, have them participate in discussions, webinars, you know, elections, board elections. And, you know, some of our clients have 8,000 people in a company. So we're talking really a lot of people that you have to reach. So, you know, since the start of COVID, we have been developing a lot of educational videos for our clients. We had to run virtual elections using our in-house developed election works tool. And we had to totally reinvent the way that our clients could reach their membership using smartphones, because everybody had a smartphone, and then other cloud technologies. On the board solution side of things, the COVID-19 pandemic forced many businesses into remote working. And this physical virtual hybrid model is likely, we think, to continue for the foreseeable future and possibly even post-COVID. So paperless processes and stricter privacy requirements are top priorities for most businesses at the moment, which created an increased demand for cloud solutions that we offer, such as AgendaWorks and our virtual library tool as well. So if I just look at AgendaWorks, we had to push a signing tool, for instance, into the market this year, much quicker than we had initially planned, as boards of directors suddenly needed a shared, secure signing solution for board resolutions, as COVID made physical meetings impossible. So personally, I think we will continue to see the efficacies that those new tools offer to boards of directors and clients, even post-COVID. But it's definitely, from a tech perspective, definitely created a much higher demand for tech than we used to have before COVID, and also much quicker. So, you know, we're quite good at accepting technology in South Africa, but there was a little bit of a lag, and I think that has really speeded up quite a bit due to COVID.
Mm-hmm.
South Africa has a lot of opportunities for tech. In 2018, in a study, South Africa ranked amongst the top countries in Africa for both mobile density and internet usage. But interesting enough is that we are a nation of innovators as well, because we also support more than 50 tech innovation hubs in South Africa that focus specifically on accelerating businesses across the country. And this put us amongst the top performers in Africa. South Africa, interesting enough, South Africans are also early adopters of technology. And in 2018, we ranked 9th in the world for early adopters of technology. We even ranked above the US and countries like Canada. So, you know, we want to use the technology in South Africa, and people embrace technology. But when you look at where we feature globally in terms of countries with tech startups and businesses, we don't even feature. So, you know, we're right at the bottom there, which essentially means that we have very few tech dev businesses in South Africa compared to the global landscape. And when we consider how many students are actively pursuing tech studies in South Africa, in 2018, that was only 3.8% of all students in South Africa. So the bulk of students focus on business and economic studies, engineering, things like that. So, you know, we rank the lowest in the world also, or amongst the lowest in the world in terms of R&D. So we don't spend a lot of money on research and development. We don't have the students coming through in South Africa in tech at the moment. So, you know, our pipeline is not there for tech expertise. And that is what we need in order to create a country where we create the tech that we can sell internationally. So, you know, but that also creates a vast opportunity for South Africans to study in tech, create tech businesses, create tech startups, you know, come up with tech solutions for problems that you see all around us, you know, and in your day-to-day lives. Well, the first thing I would just say is that, you know, if you want to do it, go for it. Don't make excuses, make it work. Your success depends entirely on you. You need to reach that point of no return. So you need to say, you know, I'm going to go for this with everything I have, and this is my point of no return. I'm putting my foot down and I'm absolutely just embracing this opportunity, or, you know, this dream that I have for myself. And, you know, if you feel despondent, just go and do a bit of research on all the entrepreneurs who either started very young or very old or from a disadvantaged background, and you will find plenty of examples. So, you know, if those people can do it, then you can do it. Nothing stands in your way. You just need your brain, a bit of guts, and a whole lot of hard work, and then, you know, the world is yours. And choose your subjects carefully in school, obviously. And yes, you know, if you want to go into tech, go for it.